Okay, nothing has changed.
Yeah, phase 2, my favorite boss fight. Well, we gotta get there first, but it's one of my favorite bosses.
Shit.
Ah!
He just comes out of the wall and wrecks you.
Stop bear hugging me! I don't like hugs! And I will swear a lot in this game, so be mindful of that.
Plan on it.
As a kid, I used to just literally swear at the freaking the arcade game just because I was pissed.
Didn't you say... So tell me that story.
What story?
About how this arcade cabinet again.
Oh, the arcade. We used to have an arcade in town, and it used to be called the Lion's Den. It was religion. It was out of the church and everything. They used to have this game sitting there, and I used to put quarters in it like non-stop. But I finally got to it. But I think what ended up happening was they found out that it's a bloody game, and it's not.
That was my question, because if I remember right, the Lion's Den was like in a church or someplace like that, or run by the church.
Uh-huh.
And then, what were they expecting out of a game called Splatterhouse?
I don't know, honestly. But I don't think they assumed... I think they assumed it was supposed to be religious. But they replaced it with, I think it was a military game. Like, something like, where you saved a bunch of, like, people that look like Jesus. And you're an army guy shooting at helicopters. And I was like, woo!
But, yeah. That's pretty funny, though. We want you all to believe in Jesus. Now we'll play this game. We'll just call him, I don't know, Jesus' demon or something. If I remember right, the arcade cabinet had a guy that kind of looked like Jason, though, as the main guy.
Uh-huh. Because I think that's where they got the idea of him.
Yeah.
Was Jason, because he walked around with a machete, too, and different weapons. So my always understanding was he was kind of made after Jason. Because I think in that time frame, he was actually really popular.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, don't quote me, but I could be wrong. But I think that's when the Friday 13s were starting to come out. I don't remember the exact time frame they coming out. But.
Right, we'll look that up later. Dang, there's blood everywhere.
Okay, and then I think it was an S that I had to unlock. Yep, it's an S. It's a subtle hint. If you use that blood power to suck in people's life, you actually get to see what switch you have to press. If you fuck up, you have to do the other side.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bullshit. That's something I didn't catch when I first played this. Plus, I really didn't care. I wanted the points. And see, this is original level round. It's really cool. They put the whole 2D scrolling side.
Yeah, I see.
Freaking cool.
Because this is like the first level of the game, if I remember right. At least it looks like it.
Uh-huh. It is actually the first level. Because they throw you straight into it, not knowing what's going on or anything. They just kind of throw you in.
Interesting. Nice kickback to the original game. We'll have to play a level or two with that. I mean, I think you can play it on here, can't you?
Uh-huh. After you beat the main story, you can play all 3 originals.
Nice.
Which is really cool. I love that.
And even though we erased your save file?
Well,
we
that's...
have to start over.
Yeah, it's how it is. Oh, shit. Brad can run. I do that real quick.
So we'll have to beat this game just so we can play another game.
Hey, the originals were actually really fun.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Can't really run that fast right away because I didn't have enough creative in my run. Now, imagine this. Oh, shit!
Did someone get the license plate to that ball of death? No? Okay. Because my insurance won't cover it if I don't get that VIN number. Oh, Jesus. Jesus won't help you here.
Another cool thing is they kind of do, like, if you die by a certain monster, they actually play that little scene, which one you died from.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. So that means they actually took some time into, making the Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, skipped it. Finally figured out to skip that button.
Yay.
Machete's like the most. It's the one-hit kill wonder. But then again, these guys are like the easy.
Kind of, yeah.
The point.
Like runs.
Yeah.
And your weapons break eventually, right?
Yeah. Which is kind of cool to do that.
Is it arbitrary how many hits there are, or do you know that there's an exact number of hits every time?
Depending on the enemy. Because some enemies like will deteriorate the weapon more.
Okay, I see.
So the heavier set guys will make it break faster. So you get a few. And if I remember correctly, I think I actually wrote down a list of which enemies how many hits they take.
Huh.
I was trying to be very patient.
Meticulous.
Yeah, because there's a couple of these monsters that if you don't write down the notes for them, it's kind of it gets redundant. It's like, okay, how do I kill you?
Just jump over him. Fuck it. I don't need your blood.
Ah! Oh, the bigger guy. If there were blue ones, then I'll kind of skip mad. But the blue ones, I'll take your arms off. It'll hurt.
Oh.
Ah.
Get out of there.
Okay, let's kill him too.
Hand job dungeon.
Yep, because I love the background scenery.
Yeah. I hope that those sirens don't get caught on our recording.
Yeah, we got police running around doing God knows what. Yay, this part. The most repetitive, stupid, effing part ever in the goddamn game. Because what you gotta do. Just throw them at the spikes, but for some odd reason the spikes aren't coming out. So there we go. Gotta kill these guys first.
Damn, pop goes the weasel.
Actually, when I first played this game, I actually had "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack playing for some odd reason.
Huh.
I don't know why. I'll fly away. Down by the river, I started praying. I'm like, why am I listening to this? I don't know.
Oh, I remember that when you got that, when you put the whole freaking "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack on your thing.
Yeah.
That's what we should have done. They will still get the same copyright claim. That was a good movie.
I liked it. I think it was kind of short.
Yeah, well, it seemed like a long movie to me. If you haven't seen Brother, Where Art Thou, I don't know where you've been all your life, but you need to go see it. And if if my words aren't enough to convince you, there's a part where John Goodman throws a frog at a tree. So
That's the point where you have to watch it.
It's like, oh well, that's fucking weird. I need to find out why he does that. I think what's his name? George Clooney's in it, right?
Yep.
And John Malkovich? I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, there we go.
Get down on the ground.
See, the cool part about doing the combos is that it makes a lot of killing the enemies a lot easier.
Yeah.
We might have to make this more than a couple episodes.
Actually, we already have.
Give me you. And I'll throw
Excuse
you.
me, can you get on the spike? I just need some weight.
This is the part that I really hate because I think it's redundant because I think you have to do like 2 other rooms.
Oh, I hate redundant levels.
Yeah. It's really stupid, but
When you incorporate things like that for filler rather than content, it gets kind of annoying.
I don't know what. I don't know, maybe it was just something that's like a last minute thing they decided to do.
It's just padding usually. If they make you keep doing it, if it doesn't increase the difficulty if it doesn't increase?
It gets kind of difficulty because now they throw those guys, the boss guy, as a normal character to fight now. Now he's a normal fucker.
I kind of saw that coming because he looked like a model that they
See,
using.
that machete only worked one hit on him.
Right. I see. But the fact that he was weak against your blood draining attack seemed like, yeah, he wasn't going to be just like a one-off boss. And they never really do that anyway, because then they can't reuse that model. And that's stupid. If you have made an interesting character, then why not keep using it, you know?
And some of these get redundant when you do the executions, but
yeah,
I really don't care. They're still pretty cool to watch.
Redundant or repetitive?
Repetitive. Sorry. Yeah, that's the word I meant to go. Now I can use his head as a weapon! Yay! Bam! Bam! That's what you call giving head.
Yeah.
That's a little fucked up.
Remember, kids, repetitive is putting on 50 doors in a row. Redundant is putting on 2 of the same kind of door on your own doorway.
Yeah!
Nice.
Now
Oopsie daisy.
Now I gotta beat the shit out of these guys to get the second one down.
Handy.
I'm so handy.
I'm so handy.
I don't know why I like that song.
Well, I think anything that Weird Al does is great. Because I have a lot of respect for the man. When you're a child and you tell your parents, hey, I want to play the accordion, they're going to be like, you know, you can do whatever you want in this world. They're going to say there's no way you're going to be famous doing anything with an accordion. And he did it. And he does a great job of it.
I think we'll end the episode in just a one more. We'll go through this door and then we'll end it. Because
See, saying we're about to end something is redundant.
Shut up! Stop bear hugging me! I hate enemies like
jugular.
That's one.
It's hard to breathe.
One thing that I hate about games like this is that they put enemies right behind the corner just to slow your progress. So speedrunning, I don't think I've ever seen a speedrun of this.
We'll have to see if we can find one. I'm sure they're out there.
I'm sure there are too.
There's a lot of shit on Twitch. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what that lever does next time on the episode.
Alright, that works. Ah,
Oh, God!